We are at the National Quartet Convention. I am here with the members of the Mystery Men Quartet. Standing next to me is Ed Crawford, and Ed, welcome to Gospel Music Today.
Good to be with you again, Ken, as always.
That's right. Now I'm going to ask you to introduce the rest of the group.
What if I don't know them? No, I do. I do.
You might want to meet them tonight.
Our bass singer is Joe Armstrong. He's from Clanton, Alabama.
Yeah.
That's all he says. Our tenor singer's name is Nathaniel Justice. He's from Anderson, Indiana. And our lead singer is from a metropolitan area of Cut and Shoot, Texas. His name is Thomas Howe.
Okay. Now I'm going to talk to these guys in a second, but you've got a career in gospel music before you formed the Mystery Men Quartet. Bring us up to date a little bit on that.
I was very blessed as a young man. I knew this is what I wanted to do. I had the opportunity in 1978 to rebuild the Singing Americans, and was there for a little while. While I was there, my heart was always with the Kingsmen. When I left there, they hired a guy by the name of Michael English, and nobody remembered that Ed Crawford was ever there again, and that's okay. I went with the Kingsmen for 10 years. It was a joy to spend 10 of the happiest years of my life with what I consider to be one of the great organizations of gospel music. And all of that, after that, I spent 13 years in a solo evangelistic work, and then in 2002 began this ministry with the Mystery Men.
Okay. Now, what brought you back to the quartet world?
Everybody's kind of getting out of it. The cathedrals had quit, and at that time the Kingsmen had quit. Everybody was dying off, and the Lord just impressed on me to say, what's going to happen to this good quartet music? And so I decided, and the Lord just led me to the opportunity to be able to start another quartet, and here we are some 8 years later.
Well, you started a good one.
Well, I'm proud of the guys. They do a great job with singing, and I'm proud of them, and all we want's more and more of it.
Let me ask Joe how you got involved in Southern gospel singing.
Oh, that's a pretty easy question. My dad was an evangelist for many years, and I traveled to the Southeast with my mother and my father in tent revivals all over the Southeast, and just grew up in it, and grew up listening to good Southern gospel music.
Don't talk so high, you'll scare these tenor singers.
Yeah, okay. But basically, that's where it all boiled from.
Yeah. Did you always know that this quartet life is what you were headed for?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I did. Even in high school, I knew that.
That's great. Now let me move the new guy over a little closer.
Come here, Squirt.
Come here. The new guy can't go over.
Now tell me how you got connected with the Mystery Men.
Well, I was actually out of Southern Gospel for a little bit, and my father was driving for Ivan Parker and for the weekend, and he knew them and knew they needed a tenor. So when they called and said we needed somebody, Ivan recommended me. Went down, met with the guys on a Monday, went out on Friday, and well, I'm still here. So
History from then. That's
history
right.
from there on out.
And when they accept you into the group, is that when you get the hat?
Well, I kind of came with the hat, but I did get this nifty shirt. But see, I'm only second, though. He's first. He's number one still. So we're working on getting we wanted him to be the cat in the hat, but he won't play
Ain't gonna happen, Ken.
Okay. Let me get Jim over here.
Hey, buddy.
Jim Howe, nice to see you.
Well, thank you.
Now, how did you get involved with the Mystery Men Quartet?
Oh, Ed called my father, and he said, hey, this Jim Howe that we're hearing about, last name Howe, is he any relationship to you? Father's Tommy Howe. And he said, well, yes, he is. He's my son. And Ed said, can he sing? And Dad says, well, I think he can. And it was funny because I was sitting there at the time. I don't even know if Ed knows that, but I was sitting there and he said, well, give me his number. So he gave him his number, and about 5 minutes later, Ed calls me. I'm sitting in the same room with Dad, and I was like, yeah, I'll come out and meet with you. But that's it. It's history from there. Ed and I, we just struck up a great friendship and respect for each other, and it's been really good. I've been here, 2 years?
2 years.
This month. Yeah, this month.
Got seniority on
You got seniority, yeah.
He's been here about 2 years and 2 or 3 months.
Well, you came in as tenor.
Yes, I did. I came in at tenor.
He wasn't
and then
very good
God,
singer, though,
no,
I'll tell you.
Hey,
That's why they hired me.
and then God delivered me from tenor singing, and I get to sing lead now.
I feel like I'm the host on Sesame Street or something like that.
You are with
program.
those two, trust me.
Hey, we got Nate in here, and Ed. He starts seeing the similarities between he and I, because both of us have a dance background, and our wives both have a theater background. And then he starts seeing how we act a lot the same. And we're on the bus one day, and Ed just shook his head and he said, "Dear Lord."
All I can say,
Oh,
all
no.
I can say, Ken, is since the two of them been together, my prayer life has really come to the front.
Okay. It all works out in the end.
Yes, it does.
Now, Ed, tell me about the new CD project, first of all.
We are so excited about it. It's a project done with Ronnie Millsap's people. Billy Corrin produced the project for us. We finally got it. It's been an undertaking, but it has great materials, great songs with great message, and little country flavor, a little different kind of thing for us, but it has been a blessing, and people seem to really be enjoying it.
Let me ask Jim about the video that we've seen on your website. We
Oh,
have it
yeah.
now. We're going to be running it on the
Great,
show.
yeah.
And very, very impressive. Tell me about the background of that video.
Oh, well, thank you. I appreciate that. We had Jody Spence, Veritas Media Group, he directed it, and then Christina produced it for us. And it's a great song written by Tom Bodkin and Teddy Bodkin and Kevin Denny. That's it. Yeah, great song, wonderful song. Who Prayed for Me? It's just beautiful lyrics. But it was brought to us, and we listened to it. We thought, man, that can really be a great video. And we talked to Jody about it. Jody does a lot of country music videos, and he was like, yeah, we can make that happen for you. They put it together for us. We did a lot of filming for it, and we're really proud of it. That's available through Music City Media Group.
It's a great song, and just the song is great, and that video is just beyond national level quality.
Well, we're really proud of it. They filmed that on Red Camera, which I don't know if you're familiar, but that's the latest, greatest everything. And yeah, we're tickled to death with it. We really are.
You know, anytime you have a great song and then you put some people together to do a video, the great song produces a great video, and the list goes on and on. So we are truly honored and blessed, and want to be thankful to those that have been such a big part of the video.
Yeah. Well, we just enjoy the Mystery Men, and we enjoy the songs, we enjoy the ministry, and we enjoy the personalities. And we know that, let me ask Ed, because you've been around a long time. You can find singers, but to find four singers that are going to be able to go out on the road and live and succeed.
Well, Ken, the real key to any success of a gospel quartet is the four or however many guys that are on the road on the bus that they can get along. We've had a lot of personnel changes, and most of that is because one way or another the four could not get along. I'm blessed now that we have this quartet together. We seem to get along well. I think we've got a lot of potential, and it's all not because of singing. None of us are great singers. Even you. We're not great singers individually, but collectively, God has allowed us to build something that really is good, and God has blessed us, and we're honored with that.
We do appreciate it. Mystery Men Quartet website.
www.themysterymen.com.
TheMysteryMen.com, yeah.
It's the yeah that I was waiting for. Right. Well, to all the Mystery Men, thank you very much for talking to us on gospel music today.
Ken, once again, I've said it before, and I'll say it to your face. We appreciate what you do for Southern gospel music, and the traveling, the work, and the effort that both you and your wife put into it. We want to say thank you as well.
There's more coming up on Gospel Music Today.